Hi, I'm Helena. I've been married to Marcus for 8 years, and until 3 weeks ago, I thought we had it all figured out. We had the nice house in the suburbs, good jobs, date nights every Friday, the kind of life people post about on social media with all those heart emojis. Babe, I've got a surprise for you, Marcus said one evening, sliding an envelope across our kitchen counter with this huge grin on his face. I picked it up, confused. What's this? Open it! Inside was a plane ticket to Hawaii. One ticket, just my name. Marcus, this is… wow. But it's just for me? Yeah, I thought you could use a break. You've been so stressed with work lately. He wrapped his arms around me from behind. 2 weeks of beaches and relaxation. You deserve it. But what about you? Don't you want to come? I can't get the time off right now. You know that. Big project at work. But I want you to go, have fun, recharge. Something felt off, but I couldn't put my finger on it. That's really sweet, but… no buts. I already booked everything. Beachfront resort, spa packages, the works. My best friend Sarah wasn't buying it when I told her the next day over coffee. He's sending you away for 2 weeks? Alone? She stirred her latte aggressively. Helena, that's weird. Maybe he's just being thoughtful? Or maybe he wants you out of the house for some reason. Sarah leaned forward. When's the last time Marcus did something this spontaneous and generous? I thought about it. He got me flowers for our anniversary? That was 6 months ago, and you had to remind him it was your anniversary. Sarah, you're being paranoid. Am I? Did he seem nervous when he gave you the ticket? Actually, yes. He'd been fidgeting with his wedding ring, something he only did when he was anxious. A little, but… and he's been working late a lot lately, right? Well, yeah, but he said the project… Helena. Sarah grabbed my hand. I love you and I don't want to see you get hurt, but something about this doesn't add up. Has he been protective of his phone? My stomach dropped. He had been. What are you saying? I'm saying maybe don't get on that plane. Maybe see what happens when he thinks you're gone. You think he's cheating? I think he's hiding something. And whatever it is, he needs you gone for 2 weeks to do it. I didn't sleep that night. I kept replaying conversations, looking for signs. Marcus's late nights, his new cologne, the way he'd started password protecting his laptop. The next morning, I made a decision. I called my coworker Jenny, who owed me a favor. Jenny, I need something kind of crazy. Can you access personnel files? Helena, you know I can't just… Please. I think Marcus might be… I just need to know if he really has this big project at work. There was a long pause. Okay, what am I looking for? Marcus Chen, Engineering Department. Any major projects assigned in the next month. 20 minutes later, she called back. Helena, there's no project. Marcus requested vacation time for the same 2 weeks you're supposed to be in Hawaii. My hands started shaking. He what? He put in for PTO 3 months ago. I'm sorry. I sat in my car trying to breathe. Then I did something I'd never done before. I went through Marcus's jacket pocket while he was in the shower. I found a receipt from a jewelry store. A bracelet. Expensive. I'd never seen it. That night, I pretended everything was fine. So, big day at work tomorrow? I asked casually. Yeah, the project's really ramping up. I'll probably be working late the next few weeks. He didn't even look up from his phone. Must be important. Very. Hey, did you finish packing for your trip? Almost done, I'm excited. Good, good. You're gonna have an amazing time. I smiled at him, but inside I was screaming. Sarah was right. The day of my flight, Marcus drove me to the airport. He was practically bouncing in his seat, kissing me goodbye at the curb. Have the best time, babe. I'll miss you so much. I'll miss you too. I watched him drive away. Then I did exactly what Sarah suggested. I didn't go through security. Instead, I grabbed my suitcase and caught a taxi. Where to, miss? The driver asked. I pulled out my phone and opened the tracking app I'd secretly installed on Marcus's phone the night before. The little blue dot was moving, not toward his office, toward our house. But then it stopped. At an address 3 blocks from our place. An apartment building. 1247 Riverside Drive, I told the driver. My heart was pounding the entire ride. When we pulled up, I saw Marcus's car in the parking lot. I paid the driver and stood there staring at the building. Then I saw them. Through a ground floor window. Marcus, holding a woman I'd never seen before. She was wearing the bracelet. My bracelet. Or what should have been mine. I pulled out my phone and called Sarah. You were right. Where are you? Outside an apartment. He's with someone. Sarah, he's with another woman. Oh, Helena, I'm so sorry. What are you going to do? I watched them laughing, unpacking boxes. Our wedding photo was on the coffee table. I'm going to find out exactly what he's been planning, I said. And then I'm going to make sure he regrets every single lie. Sarah showed up 30 minutes later with her laptop. Okay, we need to know who she is, she said, setting up in her car across from the apartment. I'd been documenting everything with my phone. She's young, late 20s. Let me run the apartment number. Sarah's fingers flew across her keyboard. Lease is under Jessica Reeves, and Marcus co-signed 4 months ago, right after our anniversary. She works at his company, junior engineer, started 6 months ago. My phone buzzed. Marcus. Hey, babe. Hope you landed safely. Miss you already. I stared at the message, then at the window where he was kissing her. Don't respond yet, Sarah warned. Has anything else been weird? Financial stuff? He asked me to sign papers last week. Said it was refinancing for the house. Did you read them? I trusted him. We need to check your accounts. At my bank, the manager David showed me everything. Marcus had opened a joint account with Jessica 3 months ago. He'd been transferring from our savings. Thousands of dollars. This can't be legal, I said. David pointed to another withdrawal. This was from your individual retirement account. That requires both signatures. I never signed anything. Then that's fraud. Sarah squeezed my shoulder. We need a lawyer. Now. Michael Hartwell listened to everything, his face grim. If he forged your signature, that's criminal fraud, and hiding assets before divorce. He leaned forward. What do you want to do? I want to confront him. I want to see his face when he realizes I know. Then we gather evidence first. Tomorrow, we freeze the accounts and file charges. That evening, I went back to the apartment. I could hear them laughing inside. I knocked. The laughter stopped. Marcus opened the door and went pale. Helena, what? You're supposed to be in Hawaii? Funny thing, I missed my flight. I pushed past him. Jessica stood frozen, wearing my grandmother's necklace. Who's this? Helena, listen. I'm Jessica, she said, stepping forward. I think you should leave. Excuse me? This is my apartment. You're not welcome. This is my husband. Marcus and I are together now. He was going to tell you. Tell me what? That he's been stealing from me? I looked around at boxes containing my belongings. Are those my things? Marcus found his voice. Helena, let's talk somewhere private. Private? You mean where she can't hear? What were you planning with my belongings? And my money? His face went white. What did you do? I checked our accounts. I know about the $40,000 you stole from my retirement fund. Jessica's eyes widened. Marcus, you said that was your bonus money. Shut up, Jessica. Don't talk to her like that, I said. Actually, Jessica, that bracelet, my money, this apartment, my money. That's not true, Jessica said uncertainly. Marcus? We're in love, Helena, Marcus said desperately. I didn't mean... Save it. I want my things back. I'll see you in court. Marcus grabbed my arm. You can't do this. Let go. We can work this out. I'll give the money back. I yanked free and showed him my phone. I've been recording. Your girlfriend confirmed you stole from me, and now you've grabbed me. My lawyer will love this. His face transformed to fury. You've ruined everything! He shoved me hard. I stumbled into the wall. Jessica screamed. A door opened. Mrs. Rodriguez, already recording. I'm calling the police, she shouted. Marcus looked panicked. No, wait. I dialed 911. I need to report an assault and theft. My husband just attacked me. Marcus's face crumbled. Helena, please. You made your choice, I said coldly. Now live with the consequences. The police arrived within 10 minutes. 2 officers, a woman named Officer Park, and a man named Officer Torres. Ma'am, are you injured? Officer Park asked me. My shoulder hurts where I hit the wall. I have evidence of financial fraud and the assault was witnessed. The neighbor, Mrs. Rodriguez, came forward. I saw everything through my door camera. He pushed her hard. Officer Torres turned to Marcus. Sir, step outside. This is insane, Marcus protested. She's my wife! That doesn't give you the right to assault her, Officer Park said firmly. Outside, now! Jessica stood crying in the corner. This wasn't supposed to happen like this. What did you think would happen? I asked her. That he'd steal from his wife and I'd just accept it? He told me you two were basically divorced already. Did he tell you about our date night last Friday? He's a liar, Jessica. But he loves me. He loves your age. In a few years, he'll do the same thing to you. Officer Park returned. Mrs. Chen, we're taking your husband in for assault. Pressing charges? Absolutely. And I have documentation of fraud. He stole $40,000 from my retirement account. Helena, please, Marcus shouted from outside. I'll pay it back. I'll do anything. I walked to the door. Now you want to talk? After everything? It was a mistake, all of it. The only mistake was trusting you. We can go to counseling. Counseling? I laughed bitterly. You think that will undo theft and assault? Jessica appeared. Marcus, maybe she's right. Maybe we moved too fast. Are you serious? Marcus's face turned red. You were picking out wedding venues last night. While we're still married, I said. I was going to divorce you with the money. My inheritance. You forged documents. That's criminal, Marcus. Officer Torres handcuffed him. Sir, you have the right to remain silent. As they read his rights, Marcus kept talking. Helena, I'm sorry. Think about what we had. I'm thinking about how you threw it away. For what? I love her. You love yourself. Jessica sobbed. What happens to us? There is no us, Marcus shouted at her. She's ruining everything. No, I corrected. You ruined everything. I'm just making sure you face consequences. Officer Park handed me her card. Come to the station tomorrow for a statement. Get a restraining order. They led Marcus away. Jessica sank to the floor, surrounded by my stolen belongings. I almost felt sorry for her. Almost. Jessica, I said, tomorrow return everything to my house. Every book, every photo, every piece of jewelry. If anything's missing, I press charges against you too. I didn't know. You knew when I told you today. Return everything or face charges. Okay, she whispered. Sarah waited outside. How do you feel? Like I woke up from an 8-year nightmare. Good. Tomorrow we go on the offensive. My lawyer Michael filed for divorce, a restraining order, and criminal charges. The evidence was overwhelming. Marcus's lawyer called within hours wanting a meeting to apologize and settle. No meeting, I told Michael. Helena, you should hear. No. He chose lies, theft, and violence. I don't want his apology. I want justice. Marcus tried calling from jail. I blocked him. He had Jessica call, begging me to reconsider. He's sorry, Helena. He really is, Jessica said. Is he sorry he did it or sorry he got caught? He made a mistake. This was calculated. That's not a mistake. That's a choice. But he loves me. He loved my money more. Good luck to you. I hung up. The hearing was 3 weeks later. Marcus looked terrible. Thinner, pale, exhausted. His lawyer stood. Your Honor, my client would like to address Mrs. Chen. Objection, Michael said. The judge looked at me. Mrs. Chen, do you wish to hear him? Part of me wanted closure. Fine. Make it quick. Marcus stood. Helena, I know I messed up. I was confused, scared. Jessica made me feel young again. But I destroyed the best thing in my life. I'll give back every penny. Sign whatever you want. Go to counseling. Just please forgive me. The courtroom was silent. I stood. Your Honor, may I respond? Briefly. I turned to Marcus. You want forgiveness? You want me to say it's okay? I paused. No. Helena, I'm not finished. You didn't make a mistake. You made hundreds of choices. You chose to forge my signature. You chose to steal $40,000 from my dead father's legacy, and when I discovered it, you chose violence. I panicked. You attacked me. Now you want absolution because you're sorry? No, you don't get my forgiveness. You get exactly what you earned, a criminal record, a divorce, and the knowledge that you destroyed your own life, his lawyer whispered to him. Marcus shook him off. What about our vows? You broke them first when you committed fraud and assault. I still love you. No, you love not facing consequences. But that person you betrayed is gone and never coming back. The judge interrupted. Mr. Chen, anything else? His lawyer stood. My client will plead guilty to assault and agree to restitution if Mrs. Chen reduces the fraud charges. Michael stood. Absolutely not. The judge nodded. Trial set for 6 weeks. Mr. Chen, no contact with Mrs. Chen. Court adjourned. Marcus tried approaching. Security blocked him. Please, Helena, 5 minutes. No, I said, and walked past without looking back. Marcus tried everything. Flowers. I donated them. Letters. Forwarded to my lawyer. His mother called. Marcus is devastated, she said. Don't you think you're being harsh? Did he tell you he stole $40,000 from me? Marriage is about forgiveness and about not committing crimes. Goodbye, Mrs. Chen. The trial lasted 3 days. The evidence was damning. Bank records, forged signatures, Jessica's testimony, recordings. The jury found him guilty on all counts. The judge sentenced him to 3 years in prison, 18 months minimum. Full restitution plus damages. Permanent record. Mr. Chen, anything to say? The judge asked. Marcus stood, voice breaking. I'm sorry. To Helena especially. I destroyed everything, and I have no one to blame but myself. As they led him away, Marcus looked at me. I really am sorry, Helena. I didn't respond. Outside, Sarah waited with champagne. To justice. To moving forward, I corrected. We went to my house. Fully mine now. So what now? Sarah asked. Now I focus on me. Maybe take that Hawaii vacation for real. You earned it. The best part? He'll be in there for years thinking about what he lost, and I'll be out here living my best life. That's the real revenge. Being happy without him. Sarah raised her glass. To happiness. To happiness. My phone buzzed. Jessica. I'm sorry for my part in this. You deserved better. I deleted it. Some people don't deserve your energy. I had spent 8 years with someone who saw me as a resource to exploit. But now I had myself back. My strength, my dignity, my future. And that was worth more than any apology Marcus could ever give. What would you do if you discovered your partner's elaborate betrayal? Have you ever had to choose between forgiveness and justice? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more true revenge stories.